Hi, everyone. Welcome to this free training. I'm so glad to have all of you. I'm glad that you clicked on this link to learn more on how to be healthier. Today's training, I'm going to be showing you how to lower blood pressure and support kidney function naturally in just 7 days. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Frances Ihesi. I'm a functional wellness practitioner and lead dietary therapist at Dash Diet Africa. I'm also the culinary wellness expert at My Healing Bite, which is a therapeutic kitchen where we make alkaline meals, plant-based meals for healing. So we help clients who are having cardiometabolic disorders, to heal naturally without the need for excessive medications, excessive herbs or supplements that do not work. We recommend and direct you on the right approach, the right healing approaches, methodology, supplements or herbs that will support your healing process. So today I want to share with you the exact framework that has helped me and my clients to reverse and to manage high blood pressure, high blood sugar, protect their kidneys, and regain energy using natural foods, herbs, and lifestyle strategies. But first, let me be transparent. I have lived this journey. I've had my own share of the struggle. In 2022, November was the first time that my kidney function report read a high creatinine level. But then the one that broke the camel's back was in 2025. When I went for my kidney function test and the eGFR read 53, which is estimated glomerular filtration rate. The kidney function test, I just wanted a kidney function test, but something prompted me to check my glomerular filtration rate. I had earlier discussed it with my cardiologist, and she was like, there's no need. You just do your kidney function test. But I followed my leading, and I'm so grateful to God that I did, because I wouldn't have known that it was declining, it was dipping. So instead of it being at 95 for my age, I'm over 30. It went to 53, which is low. It's below 60, and that's a marker for kidney disease. So each time you're going for your kidney function test, I'm advising that you also add the glomerular filtration, estimated glomerular filtration rate, eGFR. Because if you do not tell the lab attendants, lab scientists, they will not do this. And you need to just check it at least once a year. Kidney function test, you can do it 2 to 3 times a year, depending on where you are in your journey. Depending on where you are in your journey, please forgive me for that call. And then, let me just, exactly. Okay, so I had to put my phone on flight mode. So in this 2025 was when I discovered all of this, and I saw my creatinine at 117. Of course, I've seen creatinine higher than that, and I still worked on it. But this time, because of the declining glomerular filtration rate, I was furious. I was weak. I was tired. I almost got so depressed that depression would have killed me before kidney failure. You understand? And I understand this for every other person who has had this struggle. But the good news is, by adopting a good hydration methodology, plant-based nutrition, and some lifestyle shifts, it was able to work for me. And I'm going to be showing you that it is possible for you. So if you have anyone who is struggling with their kidney function, it is possible to walk away from kidney disease. Don't follow what Google is telling you. It is possible. Coming from me, from 53 to 87. That was, look at this. I want you to look at this glomerular filtration rate. It says 53. I want you to look at this creatinine. It says 117. Now, try to look. I can see that this is small, but if you look at this creatinine, you will see it is 76.9. And if you look at the glomerular filtration rate, you will see it is 87. I did this in 8 months, and anybody can. But you need the right approach. You need the right guidance. And the problem I see with a lot of people is that they wait for the kidney to fail before they start taking steps towards their health. I don't want this to be you. You don't have to wait for your kidneys to fail or for you to move from stage 3, because at 53, I was at glomerular filtration rate of 53, I was already at stage 3. You understand? But I moved myself away from that. Now they're saying stage 2, but by God's grace, I'm moving away even from the stage 2 because I am work in progress. And that's why I brought you here today, because I want to show you that it is possible. This is evidence of work put in, right knowledge, right approach. Moving on. So one of the 3 biggest mistakes that can lead to your kidney decline, okay? The number 1 mistake is relying on medications alone. I've seen a lot of people who say, I'm taking the high blood pressure medication, I'm taking my diabetic medications. I cannot have all of those progression issues that happens with all of these conditions. Now, it's good to take your blood pressure medication. However, I hope you know that your blood pressure medication is only taking away the symptoms. So what are the symptoms? For example, what is the root cause for high blood pressure and for diabetes? The root cause, the major root cause, is insulin resistance, hyperinsulinemia, hyperlipidemia, which means for the hyperinsulinemia, it means that the insulin that the body produces, that the pancreas produces, the body is not utilizing it optimally, because the glucose that, every time that you eat, glucose drops. Insulin drops. It drops to help the body break down that food to glucose so that your body can utilize it. But because of your approach of eating, the kind of food you eat, the kind of things that you do wrongly when you eat, how your food is cooked, you're not optimizing your insulin and it comes to an all-time high. But because the blood sugar, which is the glucose, is still here, the insulin levels is already here, the blood sugar is still here, nobody will tell you that you are diabetic. Highest, they'll tell you that you are pre-diabetic if it is really bad. The problem that the mistake that a lot of people make is that they don't start working on it when they were told. Why? Because they don't have the right knowledge. But you are here today. You have the right knowledge. Because I'm going to show you exactly what I did. And I'm going to plug you to a training where I put my all, a community where you have other people like you showing you that it is possible. You can move away from all of these things. Another pandemic that we are facing is hyperlipidemia, which is showing that you're not metabolizing lipids optimally. It means that your triglycerides are high, or maybe your LDL, which is the low density lipoprotein, is high, or your HDL, which is the high density lipoprotein, is high. Now, if all of this checks, you have hyperlipidemia. And in most cases, it doesn't show in medical testing on time, which is why if you are in Abuja, I'm inviting you for a bioresonance scan, which is only 50K. Just book and we'll let you know when you can come in. Now, moving on. hyperlipidemia is just as bad as hyperinsulinemia, because what it does is that it doesn't allow this glucose to travel, which makes your insulin levels high all the time. So it means that fat has blocked your cells, leading to atherosclerosis, to a cardiovascular breakdown. Now, when you join both the cardio breakdown and the hyperinsulinemia, it becomes cardiometabolic disorder, which means you're not just having a metabolic breakdown because your body is not utilizing insulin, is not breaking down glucose. You're now also, the insulin problem, which is also an endocrine disorder. Now, you're also having atherosclerosis. Now, this is disease progression, because you are relying on medications that do not eradicate or reverse the problem. They only manage symptoms for a while until there is real havoc, like liver disease, fatty liver stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, liver cirrhosis, kidney failure, chronic kidney disease, acute kidney disease, depending on where you are. I don't want you to get there. You need to break away from the mentality that only medications that do not have prolonged solutions will give you healing. They also have their long-term side effects. Now, mistake number 2 is ignoring your kitchen, ignoring home-cooked foods. You're relying on seasoning cubes. You're not learning how to use natural herbs. You're relying on refined oils, packaged spices, which are fueling your hypertension and straining your kidneys. For every time you excessively eat sodium, your kidneys are going to work overtime. There will be a fluid imbalance. The adrenals, which is right on top of the kidneys, will not be able to do its job. And then with that kidney strain, with that fluid imbalance, you are likely going to have dehydration. You're going to be dehydrated, because basically the kidney needs electrolytes to optimally work. Now, it means that the calcium needs to be there, potassium needs to be there. But when there is a fluid imbalance, there will be depletion in electrolytes, a heavy depletion, which would affect how your body functions. Some medications also does this, like the water pills that your doctor is prescribing for you to manage your sodium, manage the excessive fluid so that you don't have water retention. Now, the side effects of that is that it damages the way your kidney absorbs fluid, and could also damage some of the glomeruli, which is around where your kidney is supposed to filter waste. So that's why when they check your glomerular filtration rate, they're checking how much waste your kidneys are able to filter per time. So people think healthy eating is bland. As somebody who runs a wellness kitchen where we do not use seasoning cubes, in most cases we do not use oil to cook, I can tell you how people think. We've had clients who be like, oh, is this what I paid for? Is this what I signed up for? But this is what you have to sign up for if you want true healing. Okay? The number 3 mistake is overlooking hydration and mineral balance, which is what I have just lumped in mistake 2. Okay? So either you're drinking too much water or you're drinking unhealthy water. Inside of the 7-day program, I am going to be showing you exactly how to hydrate your body. A lot of people are drinking water. They will tell you, I drink about 300 cl of water a day, which is like 2 bottles of the biggest ever water. And yet, they're still dehydrated. It simply means there is fluid imbalance, there is electrolyte imbalance. And in most cases, you will see that this person is having swollen ankles. That's one indication of electrolyte imbalance, excess fluid management by the body and all of that. So I'm going to show you the right protocols, the right teas. I'm going to give you all of these recipes inside of our intensive program. Now, the reset framework. I'm going to be introducing you to the blood pressure and blood sugar reset methodology using the 7-day method. This is just a little of what you're going to be getting inside of this program. So don't think that I have said everything in this video. There is a lot to teach you. You need guidance. You need the real solution from somebody who has gone through what you're going through. So we're going to teach you recipes like you taking your daily herbal teas. If you join me on WhatsApp, you will see that on my WhatsApp story, I show everything I do in the morning. Now you need to take your herbal teas. For example, your clove tea. You can also add some lemons. There are other things I'm going to show you. So you need to be in the program. We also have the structured 7-day plant-based meal. So now, if you need to optimize your health, you need to look at eating more plant-based meals. If you do not know how to do all of this, I'm also going to be showing you inside of our intensive program. Now, hydration and mineral balance for kidney support. You need hydration. You need hydration. You need hydration. You can use lemon also to mineralize your water, but I'm going to teach you more. Progress tracking. You need to track your progress by using bioresonance tests, by using multiple medical scans. One thing I didn't mention from the January to the September report, I have been doing medical testing every 2 months, sometimes every 1 month, sometimes every 3 months, and I do bioresonance scan every 2 weeks because I have the device for the bioresonance scan. But for the medical laboratory, I have to go there or they come to do my blood draw. In fact, if I'm late, they will come or they will call me to come in. So you need the right coaching plus support group for accountability. So I've watched clients drop from 10 to 20 points in their blood pressure within a week. Because you can be asking yourself, okay, if I join this training, what is in there for me? What could be possible? If you're looking at reversing your high blood pressure or dropping it from 10 to 20 points within a week, then this program is for you. If you want to notice better sleep without extreme diet or starvation, this program is for you. Now, my solution for you, my best bet for you is that I will offer you the BP and BS reset protocol. It's a 7-day protocol, a 7-day guided program to lower blood pressure, blood sugar, and to support kidney function naturally. So if I said BP, you should also, with what I've told you, both high blood pressure and diabetes are the same. Is the same root cause. So I might not be mentioning blood sugar constantly as I'm mentioning blood pressure. But just know that we're covering everything together. So what's included? What are you going to get if you are able to enroll for this program? You're going to get 7-day digital meal guide plus shopping list. You're going to get daily herbal tea protocols. You're going to get WhatsApp, Telegram support group. You're also going to get progress tracker templates, coaching voice notes from me, plus 2 other free bonuses. Okay, I'm going to give you the insulin resistant declutter list. You need this list if you want to be sensitive to insulin. I'm also going to be showing you the hidden chemicals in your products, your everyday item, your everyday consumables. The investment. I know you'll be thinking, oh, without this, the program will be so expensive. It's just 15,000 naira instead of 25,000 naira. This program is supposed to be sold at 25,000 naira. But because you are here on early bird, and if you pay within 3 to 7 day period, you'll be able to lock down this price of 15,000 only. So shortly after you leave this video, use the link below and join the program now so that you can still get it at 15,000 naira. Enrollment closes Saturday midnight, 25 October 2025. Program starts 27th October 2025. And we don't want to work with a lot of people. 30 slots available only. Late registration, which would make you pay the 25,000 naira, starts from 20th of October 2025. However, if you have watched this video until now and you have not paid your 15K, your timer will elapse. And once that timer elapses, you will also pay the 25,000 naira. So I encourage you to join this program now that you're still getting it at an affordable cost, a still price of 15,000 naira only. So I also want you to know that high blood pressure and kidney decline don't wait. The earlier action is taken, the better the chance of recovery. I'm a living proof that improvement is possible. Blood pressure, blood sugar, reset 7 is a small 1-week commitment that can change every single thing for you. Click the link below to register. Let's reset high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and protect your kidneys together. Thank you for being in this call with me. I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm encouraging you to join this program. Don't wait. Don't wait for time. Don't wait for chance. Don't wait for the problems to come. Eradicate it now. Reverse it now using my proven methodology. This is not textbook knowledge. This is practical experience. See you there.